number 7 of my walk to DC. As you can see out here, we got gray skies, and it rained last night. We stayed in New Salem, North Dakota. We got about, I'd say 45, 48 miles to Bismarck, North Dakota. So we've done pretty close to around 100 miles of walk in the past 6 days. You know, as I was walking yesterday, I got to thinking, you know, it's pretty dang easy for me to cheat on this thing, to take the easy road, the easy way out. And the way I could do that is every morning I could start 5 or so miles down the road, and at the end of the day I could say I ended up 5 or 10 miles farther on down the line. Well, that'd be the easy way out for me. And I got to thinking about my life, and I said, well, how many times have I taken the easy way out during my life? And I have to admit to myself that I've taken the easy way out far too many times. Rather than taking the hard way or going that extra mile, sometimes I'd always end up getting out. It got me to thinking about Washington, the politicians up there. How many times do they take the easy way out? How many times do they say to themselves, well, you know, I got this here bill I got to pass. It's good for the people of my state. But how can I get these other people to vote for me? Well, maybe I'll just make a deal. If somebody else got something they want in their state, maybe I'll vote, even if I disagree with it, maybe I'll vote for their bill and make a deal with them so they'll vote for my deal. Well, to me, that's the easy way out. You know, if something's not worth passing, just on its own merits, the person shouldn't be making a deal. To me, you lose integrity, not only for the people around you, but you lose integrity for yourself. You know, one time leads to another, which leads to another, which leads to another. Pretty soon you're sitting in a position where, you know, you don't feel too good about yourself, or maybe you've gotten so used to it you don't even think about it anymore. And I like to think about another thing up there in Washington. Everybody goes up there with good intentions, I think, and say, yeah, I'm going to do the best job I can. I'm going to retain my principles and remain honest in everything. And let's just take an example. I wonder how many Blue Dog Democrats really believe in the far left philosophy of socialism. I myself, I don't think that there's too many of them that do truly believe in the far left, the far left vision that the Democratic leadership has and are trying to institute within our government. Well, if they go along with some of these policies and programs that they want to pass, and if they don't feel it's good for, they don't believe in themselves in their own heart, then they shouldn't vote for them. I mean, there is such a thing as principle. You know, principles. By golly, I got principles, even though I've done some wrong things in my life. I do have a set of principles that I will not violate. Such as I will not go along with somebody else if they tell me to do the wrong thing or are trying to lead me to go in a wrong direction that I know is wrong. Why do these politicians give in without a set of principles? You know, there's a movie came out, I believe it was in the 50s, a Jimmy Stewart movie called Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. And he was a guy that somehow his senator died, and he got placed in that position. Well, he was an idea. He had a set of principles. Well, when he got to Washington, he found out that people had built big money machine. This big conglomerate guy he was the one actually buying votes. Well, he almost quit over it because they were set out to destroy him. And he went to the Lincoln Memorial, and he read some of the words in there, and a friend of his came by, and they decided they were going to fight rather than run away. He didn't give up his principles. Well, where is that Mr. Smith in Washington today? What is, where are the ideals and principles that belong, the American principles that our founding fathers set forth in the Constitution, the Declaration of Independence, the Bill of Rights, and other documents? I mean, just where is it? Where's that Mr. Smith up there right now who will sit there and fight for all he's worth? You know, against some of these anti-American policies that I believe are being instituted right now. Well, I'll tell you, I've got to get ready I'm about ready to go on my walk here. I'm going to try to make another 12, 13, 14 miles today. It's a lot slower than what I thought it was going to be. Might take me a little longer. There's a possibility of maybe me riding a mule somewhere in the future rather than walking on my feet. But I don't know exactly how things are going to work out. I don't know what lies ahead for my future. But just keep track of me. I'm not a smooth talker. I'm not reading off a teleprompter. Sometimes I get a little disjointed in what I'm saying, and sometimes I don't quite follow through all the time with things I'm saying. But what I am saying is I'm saying from the heart. And I want to tell you, God bless you, and meet me in D.C.